Lots.
35.
35.
Just as much. No. General type and body type is two different things. General type takes in everything. Head, ears, body, everything. That's general type. Body is just cut that off.
No head.
That's that.
Okay.
All right. So you got 15 points on color. You got 35 points on fur. Okay. So which one wins?
I can grab it for you. I think she went
better texture, better density. Poor color, better color. Which one wins?
That guy. Texture. I don't know, you're the judge.
No. Which one wins?
I say this texture. This one.
Go ahead.
For a judge.
Go ahead.
Justification now? I say that. You're okay, kid. You don't want it? There. There you go. It's pretty round. Yeah, I think he's
So which one?
that one.
Well, I've already made up my mind. You're not going to change it. Which one?
According to the point.
That's what we got to go by.
Where does texture fall? Into fur?
Yep. Texture, density, finish, and length is fur. 35 points.
I can't lie. One was my rabbit.
Oh,
I ain't gonna
don't say. Don't God. Oh, please don't say.
But Joey, remember who's standing next to you.
Which one?
One of them's my rabbit, so I shouldn't say.
Which one? That one? Why? Why?
I'd say overall that the texture is better. I don't know a lot about the confirmation.
Which one? This one? Oh, this one? Okay. Okay, how many points? You got 35 points. Okay, better density, better texture. Okay, so what's the difference out of 35 points? What's the difference in fur out of these two? How many points would you take off?
How many would I take off?
This is what we do as judges. You got 35 points on fur, so we're going to cut X amount and X amount for being a dead coat, having better texture, better density. This is all what's judging about. We're based on 100 points, so we're always cutting or adding points. And that's why I'm asking. How many points would you take off? In other words, if it was a perfect coat, in your opinion, you got 35 points. If it was
perfect, you get 35.
Okay, so how many points for that coat out of 35 would you give it?
25.
Okay. How many would you?
30.
Okay.
I say 25. It's still kind of good.
One of them's
Okay. How many here?
I'm going to call it 30.
30? Because you're going to add 5 points for texture. That's what you just told me. 25, 30. You've added 5 points for texture.
Going off of what the texture is more desirable over density.
What I would do.
Okay. Yeah. I think
Okay.
You got it right
So by 5 points, you like this one over that one by 5 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
35 points on body.
35 on body.
All right.
Okay.
There's that body. There's that body.
Looking from above, he seems very round. I don't know anything about conformation. He's pretty round.
Start right here at the ear and go in an arch all the way to the tail. Okay.
It looks pretty consistent to me.
Okay.
He falls off just a little short here. I think maybe a little little thin here. This feels good. Maybe.
You're good.
Okay,
So when you say it feels good, what are you feeling? You feeling the fur or you feeling the flesh?
Wet. The flesh. The wet.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
The wet. This feels more muscle.
Okay.
Yeah, this is more muscle. Okay, 35 for body.
35. How many points out of 35 are you gonna give that?
35.
This one's already winning by 5.
Well, I'm gonna call this 30 and 35. 30 and 25. Is that bad?
Don't look at me.
Okay.
Learning.
Let me say something here.
That's right.
When
I
a
don't know
judge talks
anything about this. Okay.
I don't know how we can tell that, but that's okay. When a judge talks about balance, you know what that is?
He's got to be. Confirmation is right.
No, it's a simple answer. Okay. Width versus depth. Depth is from the table to the high point of the shoulder, the midsection, and hindquarters. That's depth.
Did it match?
Okay. They have to match. Now I want to show you something. You say that this has got a better body. I want to show you something.
Right here.
Look how shallow that shoulder is.
Okay.
Okay?
It's a lot shorter
Exactly.
than he is tall.
Way narrow in the shoulder.
Narrow.
Okay? I'm just working the shoulder here.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not moving my fingers.
Okay.
See how much closer?
Wow.
Still shallow. A good depth of the shoulder should be half of that ear.
Wow.
Okay? In order to balance with the width.
Okay.
All right? Same thing with the midsection. Same thing with the loin.
Loin. So
Okay.
this guy's pretty close.
Right.
So he's close
That
to
one
like
there.
35.
Right.
So this one is 30? There you go. Let's see this makes.
Much better body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Even this is a little off.
That's
It's
off.
a little flat right there. Remember the arch from the ear all the way down. A little bit flat right there. Okay. So ain't that one, just a little bit flat. Okay. Better texture, better density, better color. Not so. Dead coat versus a fresh coat. Okay.
And who gets first and who gets second? Yeah, no kidding.
We got a PB1 is going to be second.
I changed my
Nice head, good ear, really weak and long in the shoulder. Give him a nice rib. He's flat on the back of the hip. It's a little bit off in the texture of coat. Animal's got good density. First place, even though it's a dead coat, whatever that is. Much better body. Much more balance through the body, even though it's a dead coat. Even though I'm going to fault the color, I'm not going to fault it like you faulted it. I'm only going to take about 3 points off. Okay, on color. Okay, the texture. Do you want makes a mini Rex or a Rex fur? Do you want makes the fur? What makes it a Rex fur? Okay, I'm going to show you something else. You're just learning all kinds of things.
Yes.
Pinch this. Now I want you to look at the extreme ends of that fur. The extreme end. Okay, and I know it's hard. I don't mean to maul this rabbit. Yeah. Okay. In order to make fur, not wool, fur, there is a guard hair and there is called an undercoat. They've got to be the same length.
Same length.
That's what makes a Rex coat. Is when that guard hair and the... What? I'm teaching. What do you mean?
We're going to start mini Rex on my
I don't care. Start with the whites. I'm teaching over here. I get to do this.
Yeah, but they need to bring rabbits to my table, so.
Hurry up.
Gotta go over
Okay.
Wow, I was not told. But that's the Rex coat.
Okay,
Is it
because of
the
the
undercoat and the guard hair has to be the same length. If the guard hair is longer, it's going to be like a bristle pattern. It's going to be off the texture. Okay? And when you have a dead coat, what we call a choppy coat, you can see that the guard hair is exposed.
Okay.
Okay? It's not even.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it.